False start, offense. Still second down.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Flacco here on second down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Shamarko Thomas. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And first, we're going to get a timeout as the defense will talk this over. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
Now for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They begin here with a run by Andrews. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Glennon. Wide open receiver complete. 30, past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Brashad Perriman, 76 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And in the end, the decision to bring it out costs him a few yards as he's out of bounds just past the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this one caught by Coates. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hayward Bay has it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Point after here coming up. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, look at the juke. Still on his feet. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Now Glennon. Shorts has got it. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for Baltimore first.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Glennon. Firing quickly here, and that that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go! Blue line it! Blue line it!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 5 yards to go.
Let's go! 319! 319!
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll get 17 yards there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They're going to look to throw. Hayward Bay has it over the middle. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Hurry up, here we go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Another pistol look here.
319!
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Steelers had a great passing game going last week, and it's been more of the same today. The Ravens will need to figure out how to slow down that pass attack in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Ravens ball early in the second. Clinton has the completion across the middle, and this goes 76 yards for the score, cutting the deficit to 3. Steelers on offense midway through the second. Middle of the field, the pass will be caught, and it ends up working for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Third down from inside the 50. Quick pass, it's complete, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 3-yard line. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Pittsburgh for the second half.
Okay, Larry.